Greetings everyone, this is me again, Zara Bazak. Hope you can hear me loud and clear. I came here to show you that Islamic Tawhid has been destroyed when you compare two ayats together, which I did earlier in my stream to a live stream, and I'm doing it again. Hope this time I can explain it even more clearly than before. So here it is in my notes. Islamic Tawhid destroyed by two Quran ayats. When you compare them, so in Surah Rum, ayat 40 again, it is Allah who created you, then bestowed upon you your sustenance, and He will cause you to die, and then will bring you back to life. Can any of those whom you associate with Allah in His divinity, that's Ala Maududi's translation, but other translations say associate with Allah, right, only. And so do any such thing. Can any of those whom you associate with Allah do any such thing? Glory be to Him and exalted be He above whatever they associate with Allah in His divinity. Again, like this should be in brackets, but yeah, anything you associate with Allah will be in His divinity, right? So like that. So there are contradictions, lots of them I've seen, and like it's not ambiguous ayats, right? Which are ayats which are not clear. They're not self-explanatory, in detail, explaining things to us and clearly. This is the problem we've had. So okay, this then you compare this ayat with Ali Imran ayat 49. Jesus Christ raised the dead to life. Here it says in this part of the ayat, and bring the dead back to life with God's permission, whatever it is, but He brought the dead to life. Even the ones mushrik, other polytheists, pagan Arabs could say that Allah has given us the permission to do that, because as they say here in one of the ayats, those who associate with Allah will say, if Allah had willed, we would not have associated anything, and neither would our fathers, nor would we have prohibited anything. So the association is so important in Surah 6, ayat 148. And then again here, when you see, I was talking about the ambiguity in the Quran ayats. So Surah Anam ayat 107, Allah says, but if Allah had willed, they would not have associated. So we take it in a different way, I guess, because it's because we say, oh, they've been given respite. So since this is the way to take this part of the ayat in Surah 6, ayat 107, this part, but if Allah had willed, they would not have associated. But when they're saying Allah wills, it's not giving them respite, like He gave respite to Iblis and Pharaoh and all the tyrants in the world, so like so this let me see now. I hope I can explain this properly and I don't get stuck. So I've done a lot of research. For me, this is enough. So hope you will cooperate with me here. Right, so Tawhid is finished. So here I've colored it up, different colors. Again, step by step with you. Surah Rum, 30th chapter of the Quran, ayat 40. It is Allah who created you, then bestowed upon you your sustenance, and He will cause you to die. He will cause you to die, then will bring you back to life. Can any of those whom you associate with Allah in His divinity do any such thing? even one of them, if they do it, it would mean that they're associating with Allah. And Allah does not allow association with them. And they're partners with Allah in that. Glory, thus, it meaning now the ayat says in yellow, I've highlighted it, glory be to him and exalted be he. That's why glory be to him and exalted be he above whatever they associate with Allah in his divinity. So associating anyone with Allah in his divinity, associating anyone with anything, anyone with Allah would be in his divinity, right? This would mean that also. And thus Jesus Christ here, Jesus Christ raised the dead to life. Al Imran verse 49 says, this is about Jesus Christ. He will send him as a messenger to the children of Israel. I have come to you. The I is Jesus Christ. I have come to you with a sign from your Lord. I will make the shape of a bird for you out of clay, then breathe into it. And with God's permission, it will become a real bird. I will heal the blind and the leper and bring the dead back to life. This means that Jesus Christ should be a partner with Allah. And as it says in Surah Tawbah, the association, if any of your partners can do this, glory, no, Allah says here, no way. But Jesus Christ, in the Quran, this is not even the Bible verse, it's the Quran verse saying this. So what do you make out of this? It's very, very clear. Very clear. Right? So destroyed as it is. And please, when you come here, have some consideration for my health and all. Sorry, and no debates. Discussion, yes. And like I would scientifically first go through the Quran ayats to see whether this is a true religion or not. So that, because it's a lot of, so that I don't first of all follow a false religion, and then the other things in the Quran which are hatred for so much bad things against polytheists, and so much against the polytheists which could be unjustly said and put, and falsely accusing the polytheists for breaking pacts and all this. So expel them from Makkah now, or else kill them, or the Ahli Kitab, fight them until they pay the jizya. All this, so much cruelty. And Surah Hashar's breaking of houses, and forced conversions, threats given by Allah that we would deface, such a terrible threat given, defacing the faces to Jews and the Christians of that time, and maybe even later, I don't know. So now, no one, okay, look at it, Surah Anam, Surah 6, Ayat 163. He has no associates. This is Abraham saying this, founder of monotheistic religion, as you know, it is written in the Quran, right? Thus have I been bidden, and I am the foremost of those who submit themselves to Allah. So he has no associate, meaning there's no question of now besides him or with him, associates with Allah or besides Allah. Min duni and with Allah, the other thing, the other Arabic word in the Quran ayats. So no question of that. Now you can't play with this here. Then and tell me that I'm not going with the logic and with the Quran logic and all this by trying to distract or fool me. Surah Anam verse 164 says, say, shall I seek someone other than Allah's Lord? Very important here. Now here it says, like someone long time ago came here to tell me that about, oh yes, okay, you're right here in Surah Tawbah at 31, that Masih ibn Maryam should be taken with Allah as Lord. And then giving me that other ayat from Ali Imran, right, that we should, whoever among you cannot find where's that, I haven't put it here. Ali Imran verse says, let us come to an agreement that we will not take each other as lords besides Allah. Yeah, it's like that, besides Allah. But here I found a direct verse in Surah Anam saying, Surah 6, 164, I don't know, Surah Anam and Surah Anam, Surah Araf and Surah Anfal. Is this Surah Anfal or Surah Anam? I keep, confusing it. So I'll just say Surah 6. Say, shall I, Surah 6, ayat 164 again. Say, shall I seek someone other than Allah as Lord when He is the Lord of everything? So, any of you Muslims who would still say that Jesus is not Lord, sorry, Jesus is Lord, because this ayat proves that Jesus has divinity. Then, through comparing it with what the polytheists, whoever they were, whether they were Christian polytheists or pagan Arab polytheists, generally all polytheists or generally all polytheists. Comparing this, you would say that then this Jesus Christ, who brought back the dead to life, has this power of Allah, right? And so he's a partner with Allah in his divinity. Al Imran, verse 49 proves it, right? See this, please, and bring the dead back to life with God's permission. Sorry, I couldn't properly make maps and all this. So now taking it as I took it scientifically, the Quran ayats and all this, now you correct yourselves where the Muslims have gone wrong. Rowell Noaz is here, or Nonaz. God bless. Thank you so much, Rowell Nonaz topic. God bless you too, and your family members, your friends, your country, much always. Unending blessings to you. Thank you for this prayer. It means a lot to me. Rowell known as topic. Sorry, I'm quite, okay, let's, sorry if I mispronounced your name, Rowell. I apologize greatly. So it's difficult when, you see, I can't even prepare. I come here with haphazard, not well prepared. But I know this Quran is false. And then sometimes I stumble, can't explain these things properly, and hope that you would be considerate enough to help me. Like when I was a Shia looking at my religion, whether it was true or false, right? I would not make life difficult for others or, start arguing with them. No, I would listen to them as I listened to a fellow Muslim who was telling me directly that my religion is my sect is wrong. Shia is. I never argued with that person. I just listened, and then I would do my research. So this is the etiquettes I kept when I was normal, when I had the health and all, mental and physical health. I hope you would keep that standard of etiquettes and with me here on my live streams. So Tawhid is destroyed. by comparing these two ayats. And you can even say there's a contradiction in this. And don't let any Muslim try to tell you otherwise. Right? Maybe someone has their bias or something. Or tell you you're wrong, or go and get formal knowledge, study it formally and things like that. He has no associate. So, besides the point, whether with them or besides them. Now, what was I looking at? The Lord, yeah. So you see now how about the Lord, I was searching again, forgetting that there was a direct verse. Not to take anyone as Lord besides me. I am Lord. So I stumbled upon this website when again looking for this ayat, direct ayat, the Holy Quran's use of the word Rab. I think that what the Sunnis say, the Shias have not given anything about this commentary, the commentary of Surah Yusuf, ayat 23. Yusuf said to Potiphar's wife when she tried to seduce him, "May God forbid, he is my Rabb." He meaning many commentators, many, not all, but many commentators have taken this word as used here to mean master and to refer to Potiphar. I, however, hold differently. According to my thinking, the pronoun who is related to its immediate antecedent, Allah, God. And I think it is unnecessary straining of the sense to seek to relate it to a person who is not mentioned at all. Abul Ala Maududi. This was by Abul Ala Maududi. Okay, and then continuing with the ayat, who has provided handsomely for me, and I shall not behave as an ingrate sinner. Surah Yusuf, ayat 23. So you see the many, however, Ala Maududi says, many commentators have taken this word as used here to mean master and to refer to Potiphar, Rab. It's a singular form of Rab, Lord, and Arbab is plural. So remember that ayat in Surah Tawbah, the mistranslated ayat by many, all translators, Islamic translators of that ayat. So Isa, Rob Christian pointed out that Masih ibn Maryam can be taken as Rab with Allah, because that ayat says that. Surah Tawbah 31, clearly stating that. And they've put commas that the Muslim, translators of the Quran and all that. Wrong. So now, you see how much ambiguity. Where does God say, like, give me a direct verse? God says, don't, like, only take me as Rab. So I found that in Surah Anam. Then Abraham said to his people, Rab is mentioned. My God is my Rab, my God. He is the Rab of the east and the west. He is the Rab. And there is not, see, they, the Jews and the Christians, made their scribes and the monks their Rabs. This is a Surah Tawbah 31 instead of Allah. So the second, and let us also agree that let not either of us, that is, either you, the people of the book, or we, the Muslims, take anyone other than Allah to be our Rabb. Oh, the second part, it's Surah Ali Imran, verse 64, right? That's like the Shias would say, well, they're saying among us taking tell them not to make rubs among themselves. But when Allah chooses something, because authority, Allah brings down authority, right? About this, if Allah brings down the authority, gives you the authority, no, brings that authority, says that this, sorry, how to put it, that this prophet you can take as Rabb, Lord with me, then you can, like it said in Surah Araf, ayat 33 or what, that with uh, they have taken, and don't take associates without my authority, God says, in a weird way, like he's got his own way of seeing it here in the Quran. And I have my weird way of seeing it. But this is the all-knowing God, and he should be perfect in the Arabic language. He sent to his Arabic messenger, claiming, allegedly. So no mention of Jesus Christ mentioned as is in Surah Tawbah 31 here. Sorry. So this is Islam101.net. Thank you very much for this help. Like, where does Allah directly mention not to take anyone as lords apart from me, or even with me? Even apart from me, or even with me. So that thing to point back to my notes. Okay, it's finished. Islam is finished, and but I still carry on here. I just need to clarify, make it very, very clear, emphasize, stress, explain it in other words. Surah 6, Ayat 164. Say, shall I seek someone other than Allah as Lord? Other than Allah as Lord, when He is the Lord of everything. So anyone you take as Lord, because here it says, as when He is the Lord of everything. So anyone you take as with Him, it would not apply like that, the language, I think. Then it's this part of the ayat would rule out taking anyone with Allah as Lord. You see, when He is the Lord of everything. So no one can be Lord with Him. But He Himself has put it in a way which the translators mistranslate. So it could, at that time, I don't know what happened, where they got these ayats from. There were Christians. Waraka was a Christian. Now we have to go to the history, Islamic history. So maybe that, he took it from them. And the Christian, Waraka was a Christian, Khadija's cousin. His wife, Khadija's cousin. So God knows what He's done. And He's really messed it up and made you feel horrible, averse to idol worshippers. Not only idol worshippers, but not only polytheism is nijis, rits. They are impure. But, no, it is impure. But polytheists are impure, it says in Surah Tawbah. Need I show you now? So this, okay. I see the Rabb word also I've here put in bold letters. Bold. Like, yeah. So this. Any questions? Let's see what's more. Any questions? So that I can then move on. Surah 6, Ayat 148. Those who associated with Allah will say, if Allah had willed, we would not have associated anything, and neither would our fathers, nor would we have prohibited anything. Likewise did those before deny until they tasted our punishment. So they're saying if Allah had not willed, we would not have associated. If Allah had willed, we would not have associated anything, neither would our fathers, nor would we have prohibited anything. They are lying. The ayat says, then, likewise did those before deny until they tasted our punishment. Deny the signs now sent, saying that no, the signs of Allah. Oh, so Surah Anam ayat 106, and if Allah had willed, they would not have associated. Now this is in a negative way, and we have not appointed you over them as a guardian, nor are you a manager over them. The Prophet's duty did not go beyond delivery of the message. But, yeah. And then if the message says kill them, kill them. If the message says fight them, fight them. So, it's not like it's just you read a story to someone. It's a message from God. Very, very nice. Footnotes, put in the footnotes, Quran.com. And this ayat from Quranic Arabic Corpus, corpus.quran.com, Surah Anam, Surah 6, ayat 148, the above ayat. Then what do we have here? Surah Anam, ayat 106, say, oh no, wait, sorry, excuse me. O Muhammad, follow the revelation which has come to you from your Lord, other than whom there is no God. See, again and again, it's very important, Tawhid, but turn away from those who associate others with Allah in His divinity, right? So I put this to show you how important this is. Turn away from those who associate others. Now here it's with Allah, even. Associate, okay, right? With Allah. Very, very important. Then what do we have in Surah Araf, ayat 28? And when they commit an immorality, they say, we found our fathers doing it. They're always, they're referred to either mushriks or they. They are like strangers to you. They are the others, the mushriks. And when they commit an immorality, they say, we found our fathers doing it, and Allah has ordered us to do it. They're saying Allah has ordered us to do it. And what the Quran ayat is saying, immorality. You know why? Because maybe it was said due to the previous ayat that shaitan stripped your parents naked, here it could mean being naked at the Kaaba, as we're told in Islamic history. So they wouldn't wear clothes when doing certain rites or going around the Kaaba or at the Kaaba. They wouldn't wear clothes, and this is also immoral. So on one hand, Prophet Muhammad's Allah is saying that, and when they commit an immorality, so just to point out that you don't go all over the place about the polytheists. Yes, the Quran says whistling and clapping is their way of worshipping, and it's ridiculous. So now you see how unjust it has been. Like, I don't need to prove this anymore. What I've proven, I've finished. In myself, at least, totally finished. Totally finished Islam. From the Shia, Sunni, every side, Quran only side, every side, Islam is finished. When the Tawhid is destroyed and there are contradictions, so many contradictions in the Quran, like if I don't come as a Shia, because Shia say, okay, if authority was sent down, so here authority has been sent down. But then why do you tell the mushriks, why do you tell them otherwise, like without authority? I did not say, and the other ayats, like they're lying when they're saying Allah has told us, Allah sent authority down. And yet, and look, I'm not trying to defend here, but also point out to you that how they have been falsely accused, immorality, Allah. So here you can, I just had to bring this point out to completely tell you that how clarify the accusations against the polytheists. You see, there Allah in 27 we're told, Allah is telling them, or 27 or 26th ayat of Surah Araf, like, don't let shaitan strip you down as he made your parents strip down, but you allowed shaitan, by your izzati, shaitan said, I will mislead people. So he misled Adam too and honored. So maybe, but, and when they commit an immorality, so see, they say we found our fathers doing it. And Allah has ordered us to do it. Say, indeed, Allah does not order immorality. Do you say about Allah that which you do not know? So more, put a nail on it, like you're so brainwashed now. You would never see those ayats. That's why maybe you missed those ayats where there are contradictions against the divinity of Allah and having associates with Him and Lord with Him. Surah Araf 29 says, say, O Muhammad, my Lord has ordered justice, and that you direct yourselves to the Qibla at every place or time of prostration and invoke Him, sincere to Him in religion. Just as He originated you, you will return to life. Say, O Muhammad, my Lord has ordered justice. See how He lied. Now, analyzing how He's lied to you and all this thing. Surah Araf verse 28 and 29, and also pointing out that it could be just that the shame came to them when Shaitan told them to take the fruit. Maybe if Adam had not listened to Shaitan and he had not eaten the fruit, shame would not have come to him, right? Or the fruit, or that fruit. Maybe these people, they say, no, Allah has ordered naked. There's nothing wrong in being naked. You come out naked and you would go naked in the ground, in your grave. God forbid. I mean, it's not the sooner, but it's a reality, right? We come naked, we go naked. So, oh Lord, what immorality you made us born? My mother, gave me birth. We were all naked when we. What immorality is that? But when you grow up, you're supposed to cover yourselves, or after you come out of your mother's womb, you're supposed to cover yourself. What's that? That's no immorality. That's just a natural thing. So I could. That's why I brought this point out, so that I could show you, to what length he's gone to lie, use Allah, their Allah, Christians, Arabs of that time, Jews, who used to call their God Allah. This is the length he's gone. It's the parable Allah gives. It's punctured your intellect. Surah 24, ayat 33. Why have I put this here? But, and do not compel this part of it. Oh, the slave girls. Oh, my goodness. I feel like throwing up. So, and do not compel your, but let them, okay, starting this. Surah Nur, ayat 33. Right? Immorality. Oh, on immorality previous. You don't see the immorality. I was saying prostitution is allowed in Islam. Right? Only compelling your slave girls to prostitution is not allowed if they desire chastity, to seek thereby the temporary interests of worldly life. And if someone should compel them, then indeed Allah is, after their compulsion, forgiving and merciful. Now, who should He be forgiving to? Merciful, I can understand. So here in the beginning of the ayat, but let them who find not the means for marriage abstain from sexual relations, meaning until Allah enriches them from His bounty. But to this poor man, some rare case, Allah has not enriched him with the bounty to marry a free believing woman, Surah Nisa 25, and whoever among you cannot find the means, and Allah cannot enrich you with His bounty, at that time has not enriched you with His bounty, to marry free believing women, then he may marry from those whom your right hands possess of believing slave girls. So if you say, oh, this is for rare cases, it says here, be patient. And then there are slave girls too, mind you. So many contradictions, right? So Allah has covered everything. But Allah did not enrich this man who is having like this affliction on him to fornicate. And he's not married, he doesn't have a wife. He's got this affliction, this feeling. So this allowance is for him among you who fears affliction. You're fearing an affliction, you use better to satisfy yourselves. Or maybe the Christians won't because it's not allowed in their religion. Like using half slave, what is this? Half believing women, if not free believing women, you're slave girls. Yes, you're slave girls. Rahul Nunaz Dash Topic says, thank you for recognizing my command, Zahra. Oh, this is my duty. Please don't thank me for this. And God bless you and also to your family. Thank you so much. You don't have to thank me so much. Thank you for your prayers and for my family too. So thank you so much, Rahul Nunaz Dash Topic. No, I do this for everyone who comes here, even if they throw stones at me, right? Thank you. So kind of you. Such a beautiful person you are, Rahul Nunez. May God give you everything. May have a wonderful day, Rahul Nunez. Beautiful, increasing in beauty with your loved ones. May God be with you, embrace you in His loving arms, loving embrace, always. This really means a lot to me, Rahul Nunez Dash Topic. So, what else? This is about it, right? You're telling them they do this, falsely accusing them. Look at you and Mary. And also worth mentioning is Surah Nisa 24. You can marry those, captives, polytheists, slave girls who are married. Who are married. My goodness. And you have the gall to say this against the atheists? What justice have you ordered? What justice your Lord has ordered? Surah Araf 29, say, O Muhammad, my Lord has ordered justice. What justice is this? Surah Nisa. To the war captives, girls, right? 24. You can marry married women during under this condition. And you're going to tell me, well, it was in that Hazrat Musa's time. And no, come here. There's justice. Then I would really what this Abrahamic religion is. Okay? So, sorry, my feelings get and prohibited the ones who are married. And prohibited are the ones who are married of the women except whom you possess rightfully. Right? You. What does this mean, Shias? Oh, your Lord has done great justice to these women. Is it clear? Whom your right hands possess? This is the decree of Allah upon you, and lawful to you are all others beyond these, provided that you seek them in marriage with gifts from your property. So you can't marry married women except the ones whom your right hands possess. Are you even going to do muta with them, Shias? Let's see, this is a different circumstance. Exchange keys, like I was told, somewhere in my mother's country. Exchanging keys. Couples were exchanging like that. So, this, he had, and him, the exchange over there is like exchanging to, I still cannot figure that out. That the Surah Azab ayat 52. And him whom you find beautiful, if you find them beautiful, now you can't marry them. God has put a stop to your prophet. Why? Ask. Politics. Slave. Okay, the Sunnis say, i.e. slaves or war captives who had polities husbands. What do the Shia say about this? You can go to multilingual Quran and see, but both of them, I said, no. You married, their husbands are captives. Who had polities husbands? Who had, and married women. So this God has done great justice. At least maybe the polities never did this. Or even if you find it, try to find it in some other history. Don't try to find it in Islamic history and give it to me here, right? That look, Zahra, in the Islamic history it says that they used to. I will even reject the Quran ayats against politics now. Because once, so please don't do that thing anymore. Be intelligent. May God give you that. And how would you get that intelligent? If I love someone, what am I here? I'm here to give you the truth. That most beautiful thing I can give you. And do justice. Perhaps then justice will be done. But we start from the first step, or standing up, and then take a step. How will you stand up? Stand up on truth. That's the best gift someone can give you. One of the best gifts. I don't know how to say this. Love and truth. Right? And love and truth go hand in hand. Love will never lie to you. Love will never lie to you. This is a great manner, like Muslims now you can celebrate. Okay? Anything else I need to say? But this is it. I need to make it short, 44 minutes. I think it's enough. I'm slow also. Thank you so much, Rahul, known as Dash Topic again, for being here. Most welcome. Did I say, tell you I just looked at your God bless and your prayer for me that I forgot to say welcome, warm welcome here and all this. I apologize greatly for that. And thank you all. Thank you. I cannot say how much this means to me. You know, when justice is not done, when a rapist is let loose and acts like I was seeing a movie, uh, Indian movie also a long time ago. It makes my blood boil. It was just a movie. You know, I didn't get, well, yeah, the shark thing was with Mr. My teacher. We went to see Jaws movie, but this Tarazu, Insaf Ka Tarazu, Raj Babbar and Zina Taman, and Padmani Kolhapuri. She was young at that time. So he's a rapist. He raped women, married women, killing some of their husbands. There's Safia bint Huay, and Jowaria bint Harith, and how he took Maria the Coptic, and how he's lied to you, and how he's deceived you. So it's enough now, right? This, not I, but just showing you the contradiction in Surah Rum, ayat 40, and Ali Imran, verse ayat 49. It has finished Tawhid, Islamic Tawhid. Finished, destroyed. Islamic Tawhid destroyed by 2 Quran ayats and parts of the part of this. You know what I mean, right? Hopefully. So thank you so much. Thank you to all those who saved my life. For me to do this, I really needed to share and help my fellow beings if I could, if it's possible in this risky way. Yesterday I was attacked during sleep, like choking and not feeling, like I felt like I couldn't breathe. Again, that feeling came, a psychic attack, like in my dream. I've come alive. I remain. I have, you know, whatever it is that I lived. And so this is very important to me. I cannot thank the YouTube, wherever, Facebook, Twitter, all social media where I share and all this, my live streams before coming here. The chance you've given me, I cannot say how grateful I am. And to those who've helped me and keep helping me and who pray for me, I cannot say how grateful I am. And so, oh, M16 is here now. Welcome, M16. Warm welcome to you. Peace and blessings, inshallah. Okay, inshallah, right? The Allah of the polytheists. So M16, I was just about to go. Since you're here, how would you refute this? Just for the sake of refutement, or would you, sorry, huh? What would you say about Surah Rum ayat 40, comparing it with Ali Imran verse 49? Can you refute this contradiction? It has definitely destroyed. Jesus can bring the dead to life. It has destroyed Tawhid. Jesus is Lord with Allah. In his divinity, right? So please thank you for the blessings. Does this mean, am I too slow to get it? Please, why would you stay in this religion? You see how he has lied and made you repulsed against the polytheists for how many years now? No one there, no one allowed maybe to. If they wanted to, they would be killed. Even in Shia Islam, Jafri sect, I read on Wikipedia, how he has lied and deceived you. So God bless you, M16, too, your family, your country, your people, yourself, your friends, your acquaintances. And may have a beautiful day. Raul Nunez, you too have a beautiful day, very beautiful, growing in beauty, prosperity, love. Um, let us be in humanity, loving each other without any, what you call that, hesitation, that this is Nijis and he is Nijis and she is Nijis. Love, love. Choose love with humanity and unconditional love, like someone here, Empowering Family was here, told me. We should spread that unconditional love, right? So forget this. This will mislead you to no end and make you hate and be hostile towards each other and divide you to no end. Forget this religion now. Thank you so much, Abel. Any questions? Any questions? Yeah, so M16, any questions? No questions. I haven't heard you with regard to this. Maybe I need to rewatch. Oh, okay, you need to rewatch. So you haven't even seen my previous live stream I did earlier on this, after a little bit on the ludicrous, Allah's ludicrous parable. I came back yesterday to do another live stream. So you don't, but still, okay, it's not my thing, but this is very clear. You don't need to listen to the whole and waste your time now, right? This is like Surah Rum, ayat 40. Allah tells the polytheists generally, it is Allah who created you, then bestowed upon you your sustenance. And He will cause you to die, and then will bring you back to life. Can any of those whom you associate with Allah in His divinity do any such thing? So either Allah who creates you bestows up, or who bestows upon you sustenance, 2, or He will cause you to die, 3, and then will bring you back to life, 4. Right? If any can do this, then they are partner with Allah in the divinity. But He says glory, because none can do this. None. Glory be to Him. Glory be to Allah. Meaning, exalted be He above whatever they associate with Allah in His divinity. Surah Rum 40, and when you take Al Imran ayat 49, you see that Jesus has this character, does this act of bringing back to life the dead. Right? This means what? This means that Jesus has some divinity, right, of Allah. He shares a divinity with Allah. Very, very easy, very easy. But even when I went back after the stream yesterday, I was like, anyways, I must be in a shock or something. So maybe it will take time to sink in. So I will come again. Don't worry. Like I don't I hope you're not worried or anything. But if you feel you need help, just let this sink into you. It's been years of conditioning and heavy conditioning against the polytheists, lies and deception and every other ayat, or is like that against the polytheists. So much hatred, false accusations. So what this means, if you believe in spirituality, you can be one with God. You can even be a co-creator with God, Allah. Very, very simple, M16. Help me. Right? Any one of you who can't see this, I mean, would, unless you tell me that you are in a, God forbid, shock like I am. After I do the stream, I'll be tossing and turning. And oh my God, it's like a shock of a centuries. So every ayat that, it's like how he lied and things come back to me. How this Prophet Muhammad lied to us. Using Jews, maybe imamat, also that. Lineage that will guide them. Killing their descend, descendants. It's like killing them, killing their children, all that. Trying to finish the nasals. How he's lied. It's not sinking in. M16? And bring the dead back to life with God's permission. It's not sinking in. Even the Shia side. You see, giving it to the polytheists like this would be a contradiction. You can't say, well, the Shias always said that if authority has been sent down, no, you can't say this. You see, but to the even you can see that the polytheists have said, well, uh, those who associated with Allah will say, if Allah had willed, we would not have associated anything, and neither would our fathers, nor would we have prohibited anything. So how can you trust this Allah of Prophet Muhammad and these ayats to say that, it only Allah didn't send down any authority to them, but He sent down authority for us to take Ali's name, invoke Ali. To the polytheists, this in Surah Rum, ayat 40. It is Allah who created you, then bestowed upon you your sustenance, and He will cause you to die, then will bring you back to life. Can any of those whom you associate with Allah in His divinity do any such thing? Glory be to Him, and exalted be He above whatever they associate with Allah in His divinity. Can you? So, my goodness, this is like against them, polytheists. Footnotes. That is, if those whom you have set up as deities can neither create nor provide sustenance, nor have power over life and death, nor can raise you back to life after death, then what for have you set them up as your deities? Huh? And what if they're all the ones, Surah Zumar ayat 3, what if their partners, the partners they've taken with Allah, can do all this, because we're told Jesus could do it. Jesus did one thing here, and bring the dead back to life with God's permission. But this is unfair to the polytheists, Surah Rum ayat 40. And then Ali Imran 49, we're told Jesus brought the dead back to life. You see? So even coming the Shia way, I may not be very clear. I've tried my best. I'll keep trying to show you the Shia way is also wrong, because this verse contradicts in the way that you ask them, and then you say, you should have said, but I have not sent down any authority. And then not even the Shias agree to this translation of Surah. The one we have, Rob Christian, from Rob Christian, said, this is Surah Tawbah, when I used to come to this ayat. English translation. No, Lord, they have taken their scholars and monks as lords besides Allah, and also the Masih, the son of Maryam. It means this ayat, what they are saying is the son of Maryam should not be taken by the worship of him in conjunction with Allah. So the Christians should not do this. But actually, this Quran ayat means that they have taken their scholars and monks as lords besides Allah and Masih ibn Maryam. So this would mean that Masih ibn Maryam should be taken with Allah as Lord. You get it? And they were not commanded except to worship one God. There is no deity except him. Exalted is he above whatever they associate with him. What is this? Ambiguous, unclear, confusing, but we're trying to clarify the confusing. You think that you've, like, how he's made you think like what you think and take the ayats. This ayat is saying, it's not, Rob Christian is an Arab. He says that the comma here and comma there is, no, there's no comma in this Arabic ayat. So this would mean, the way this Arabic ayat is put in Arabic, what it means is that Allah and Masih ibn Maryam should be taken as lords. Understand? M16. So many things like this. So, even the Shias on this say that Isa ibn Maryam should not be taken as Lord with Allah. Let me see if they've pointed this out in the commentary of Surah Tawbah, ayat 31. Oh, yeah, this is better. See commentary for 30. In these verses, the corrupted and distorted beliefs of the Jews and the Christians have been pointed out, because of which they have been grouped with idolaters in the preceding verse. You see? Please refer to the commentary of Ali Imran, verse 64. Nothing direct about this, that Isa, Masih ibn Maryam. These are the Shias also believe that this ayat has come like that Masih ibn Maryam should not be taken as Lord with Allah. But Rob Christian corrected us all, even me as a Shia or ex-Shia at that time. I was an ex-Shia at that time, ex-Muslim. False teachers and preachers try to distort the message of Allah by false words from their mouths. Excuse me. Okay, M16, thank you. I have to go now. Any questions? No? Okay. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Thank you for the likes. Please share sparingly. You can even upload it, download it, do clips, which I can't do because of my health. You can do the clips that you like from my live streams and upload it on your channel, wherever you like. Right? Thank you so much. Help people come out of this lying religion. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. Thank you so, so, so much. All of you.